Hello, year one, and welcome to your lesson for Project Day. Now, this video has science, it has PE, and it has art. Okay, so you might need to pause the video, do an activity, and then come back and watch the next part, or you can watch it all in it. Okay, so I'm really glad that you are joining me today for Project Day about the weather. And that book that we read was fantastic. So let me tell you about your activities for today. Here we go. So in science, from yesterday or from the other day we did science, we learned about the weather symbols, didn't we? So just have a think, remind yourself, what do each of these symbols mean? Can you remember? I'm going to point to it and I want you to shout it out, okay? So do you remember what this means? Well done if you said sunny. This one? Sunny and cloudy, well done. This one. Snow, fantastic. Rain, cloudy, lightning, thunder and lightning, well done. That's great. Now, today for science, you're going to do a weather report. So the activity before for science was to do a weather report on Langley, on where we live. But today, your objective is, can I create a weather report? But it could be from anywhere in the world. So if you have been somewhere, if you've traveled somewhere, if you're from a different country and you want to do that, whether you can, or you can pick anything. You could pick England, or you could pick any place in the world. So here I have a map of the world and just a few different weather symbols on it. Now, just to give you an idea, this relates to our geography topic of looking at hot places and cold places around the world. This is a map of the world and it's got a temperature. So you can see the red color shows that it is a hot country. It's a hot place. And then the blue would be cooler. And up here, the dark blue and purple would be really cold. And down here, Antarctica, you can see that it's down here in the minus 40s is the gray. So it's very cold. So you could pick anywhere. You could pick Australia and you could write about it being really hot and boiling and being out in the sun and having ice cream, wearing sun cream. Or you could pick up here in Canada, up in the Arctic where it's really cold and you have lots of snow. Or you could pick Brazil where it's very hot. So you could pick any country you'd like, any place, any city, and report the weather. Now, if you don't know any place, you can just make it up if you like. So you could just pick London or pick where you're from, pick Langley, and you could just make up the weather, have it be a really fun report. So we are going to be meteorologists. Remember, we learned meteorologists are the people that report the weather. They're the ones who learn about, study the weather and report it. So you can either write it out or in a video, a weather report for any place in the world. What type of weather would it be? You can have any weather, like the ones we just read about in our new book for today. So I might say, okay, I'm going to pick Langley and I'm going to pretend there's going to be a tornado. So when I do my weather report, I might say to people, oh, we've just been reported, there's going to be a tornado. So you need to make sure that you stay indoors. If you've got a cat or a dog, bring them in, close all the windows, don't go out. So you can pretend you might pretend there's going to be a snowstorm, or you could pretend it's going to be raining, downpour, and you need to have your umbrella and your wellies. So let me show you. So another activity that you could do, if you wanted to, you could pick a country and you could do kind of a mini report about the weather or the season. So say if I picked Australia and I've got here the summer, I might write down what months the summer is in Australia, because summer is different time of year. The weather, what the weather would be like in Australia in the summer, what clothing I might wear, and what activities I might do. I might go swimming, I might try surfing, I might go fishing. So those might be, so you could pick, you could do anything. So you could do maybe a place that you go on holiday and you could do a little report about what it's like in the season, what the weather is like, what months of the year that would be, what clothing you wear, and what activities you do. So for science, your task is to either write a weather report for anywhere in the world. You can make up the weather, or you can do it from a place that you've been. You can research it if you want. Or you could do this little report about that season, a season from your place. So I am from Canada, and if I wanted to do the winter in Canada, then I would then describe what the weather is like in the winter, what clothes I might wear, and what activities I might do in the winter. So think about it, pick the season, think about the weather, what it's like, and think about where you're going to do it. So you can either do a country or you could do a city. So um, we used this before, so you could use the same thing again. You can just use this and you can add in. So imagine if you did your report about from Langley going to school, and there was going to be a tornado, telling people how to travel, what to wear. So you can use this and just fill in the blanks with your own, or you can write your own. You can do a video, or you can do a little report. Okay, so that is your science activity. For PE, I have got here some yoga poses. So weather yoga poses for kids. So these are some different poses that you can do for about the weather. So what you could do is when you want to do this, you can pause each one and then copy it. So if I want to do sunny, it's the extended mountain pose. So stand tall in a mountain pose. Inhale, look up, take your arms straight up to the sky and say hello to the sun. Hello. You can then exhale, bring your arms back down alongside your body, and you can repeat this. So we have sunny. We've got two here, one for windy and one for lightning. So you can pause the video and do those poses. And then we have two more for rain. See if you can do that one. It's pretty tricky. And then we have snow. So try those two poses as well. So if you want, you can pause the video or you can come back to do it. Okay. And then the last one that we have is weather for art. So I've just got some pictures here. Now, you can do anything you want, but I've got some ideas. If you want to do some stuff with paper, you can do like the sun, you can do a rainbow, snowflakes, do wind, you can do lightning. Here, there's got some paint, and they've just cut out some raindrops, drawn some lightning. You can do a paper plate where you cut it in half and you then draw 4 different types of weather. Also here, you could do some splatter paint. So you could draw a picture of yourself with an umbrella. And then what you do is you cover up yourself in the umbrella, and then you splatter some blue paint, and then you take it off and it looks like you've been in the rain and you're protected by your umbrella. Or this one I really like. So this one here, just a piece of paper, and just drawn some lines on it, some different groups. And then in each square, they've drawn a different type of weather. So down here, they've done sun and cloud and lightning. Up here, we've got beautiful sun. Here, we've got wind, got snow, we've got rain. So you could take your piece of paper and you could draw some lines through it, or draw it in 4 if you want, and then do a different type of weather in each one. Okay, so there's different types of activities that you can do here for weather. So just to recap, you've got weather activities, you've got your PE yoga that you can do, and then you've got your weather report for a place in the world that you would later like to visit or that you have been to, or you can do your report. Okay, now I know there's a lot in that video, so you might need to watch it again and pause it, but think about doing science, do your report, practice some yoga poses, and do some art with the weather. Okay, look forward to seeing you. I think you'll be bringing those into school when we come back, so we can share it